Hey boys. Not sure if it's a ship zombie or a zombie ship Alex pouring in, but it's between a ship and a zombie. We're gonna be playing again Deceivers today. I'm not even sure how long, but next time definitely Everest. Hey Ben Eldridge. Woke up in the middle of the night. It was 3 a.m. I think. Hey Dr. Vector. We got the two campaigns in progress. One is Changeling and another one is Altarian. Changeling is going for log victory, and with Altarian we have kind of special campaign with a greenskin crisis with a long victory as well. This picture with the Kairos looks kind of spooky. This is an autosave force here that springs eternal life. The goal here is 5 grand schemes and then a ultimate scheme. We are working on that. There's 2 grand schemes, little happening in progress right now, and the rest we're gonna have to prioritize with the Changeling. There's gonna be one ult one in the Balance Outlands, and yeah. Well, we can just prioritize it. Ult one is gonna be a slower one, huh? This one will be alliance with the... yeah, this one is done as well. This one is done as well. But I want to mess up some dwarves for another faction effect. Trickster rewards, they call it. So Balance Outlands is fine. Probably go to Bertonian Ateloren. We have a portal to Southlands, Badlands and Southlands theater. We got a portal to Ulton, and we got a portal outside Dragonhof, which is the Empire one. I guess Kislev area makes sense. The Kislev reinforcements are spooky. Okay.
The Changeling.
Deny him the reinforcements.
Altering states. We charge.
Okay, we're gonna target some dwarves here and then probably go to north of Kislev area. This actually counts as a lord, huh? The lord objective gives you sometimes somebody unique, and then it literally any fight card as a commander you get it. And we lost this talisman for some reason, strange. I've seen this issue back in Warhammer 2 with those scrolls.
Always scheming.
Okay, we're going this way.
All this will be chaos one day.
And this guy we will not be able to keep up. But it's probably best to just reset him. Because he'll be back faster. And we'll get some resource here. Treasury is work in progress. How to get ahead? How to get ahead? How to get ahead?
Many hijinks and many souls for a master.
Okay, I didn't check diplomacy this turn. Mordor, Eagles of Corn.
Black-hearted.
They're like a glass train.
Bringer of glory. The gods give with one hand and take with the other. I simply kill. Mistress of Skulls.
Mistress of Skulls.
Prince.
They actually occupied Auerheim. Okay, this army will cost us, but it will be very nice.
Beg for my blessings.
This army has 3 wizards. Is there a 130 range? Three wizards. They do have this thing called Arkenmert. They do have the tech that's Melodome. There's a technology that gives Arkenmert to the blue horrors. And the pink horror, so the exalted one goes to the other ones.
Chaos.
That is so bizarre. What's more bizarre is the Chosen taking 1 turn to recruit and the exalted pink horrors of Zinch 2 turns to recruit. It's inconsistent with the core game. This army is very expensive, man. What the hell? 6,500 nearly for a Warhammer 3 army.
Is such weakness.
We need this guy has a Warriors of Chaos skill tree. No upkeep reduction. Hey babyface, welcome.
Death bringer.
Absolutely not.
We don't have a cult here, so if we move here they'll see us. We could also go via Reichland, which is safer.
Many are the paths to ruin. There shall be ruin.
Safer, and we're gonna need an agent to make sure this guy is safe.
The Empire.
Let's see. These guys are training. Weapon master. What you laughing there, Nibla? Assassin assault unit. Assault unit KV. I guess a chaos sorcerer. Doesn't matter what trait, really.
True insanity.
We have some funds and we want to increase our income. Which one get the least change? Shadows will change DLC. I want to say they worked hard, almost too hard to make them get the equal stuff. Yeah, there should not be such thing as an assault unit. They should all just be assault units. Switch this one to Mercantile Illusion. I need a little bit shekels.
Ankor. Death.
I mean, it was one of the pointless abilities from before and they never really corrected it, so they just kept it.
Great. Ooh.
Yes. No.
Just a sample.
We have quite a list of enemies.
Valiant Lord,
What do you need?
Mass. Whoa.
These one are already shared.
Come for Grimgor's mercy.
This will be the money, really good money, but can we do it? We can do it next turn. We can do it next turn.
Now's the time.
want to make excuses for the schedule, but what schedule? I'm in a little bit weird place right now. I think I've been in a weird place the entire year. Kind of, you know, messed up when you have a like a prime time, which doesn't really fit into this time zone, and then you got a problem, you know, when you need 2 to 3 hours sometimes to fall asleep, and then you wake up and you can't sleep anymore, or you stay in the bed 13 hours. Hey, Victor. We have done literally reveal shroud spam on the entire world, and we see nearly everything for the next couple turns. Joan wants against Torek, and they pay us 3k. That's actually very generous. But we can get 3,500. Then you have like these random things. We have to go do some early, you know, real life stuff. Like you gotta go to the bank 2 days in a row, and you gotta come very early. And again, interact with the streamer's schedule. What schedule, right? Hey, Tanflock, says Elmers. Hey, Madlab. For half of the changing campaigns is basically watching what the AI is doing. Personally, I like it, but some people are probably gonna be irritated by this because they just want to get their turn and play the game, right? But they don't understand, you know, like observing things also playing the game. Tried everything, Mugel, everything. I've been having trouble with sleep half my life, even before I started streaming. We got a free cult expansion. How did he expand there, though? Ah, from the Seal Pinnacle. I don't go to the doctor, so okay, just assume they're just gonna give me some pills or medication, and I'm highly against stuff like that. Hey there, Rocky. There are factions that have really strong industry buildings, so symbiotic stuff is pretty nice there. Until we can crack the economy further. If there is a cult in a region and you don't have any buildings, our faction effect that hides our army does not work. There are features within features and the requirements, in fact, in, you know, conditions that the game doesn't tell you about. There's a mega garrison, no.
Chaos incarnate.
Yeah, I'm assuming the settlements like the little settlements give a lot of money. But like I said, in the game I went for the chainsword. There was a lot of economic options, but this being also my first campaign, underestimated some of the cult expansion. Second campaign, you can only do way better financially. This poor economy, although it pays the game differently. And that's, you know, a benefit in itself.
I refuse.
Kinda crazy how much military there is around. There's definitely something going on. The corrosion is slightly cheaper.
Ready. Talk. Cause my chopper Gitsnick wants to mash ya.
2400 this turn. It's kinda silly what's the difference between a pirate co and a symbiotic building.
God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Tyrant.
Hey, Spartan. This guy's got wrecked.
The conclave udi matalocus. Dispetazula usa pesra.
Hetwoman,
The guy's got wrecked as well.
if you come for blood, it will only be. Cease your prattling.
That's some money there. We're getting some ridiculous funds from diplomacy. Because we can look with the weak factions. At the moment, the strong ones we join war against, we get paid a lot. And then the moment one side gets weaker, we get a really good peace treaty.
Eternal blasphemy. Ascended by my demonic hand. I have seen it.
What have you seen it?
I will not obey. Who is worthy of my host?
Cinch's power permeates all realities.
Not even sure here. I guess we can add more quality, but it doesn't matter the remaining troops, just as long as we got more bodies. Like these are pretty cheap. We can also get the marauders. This makes sense because we can make them busy immediately.
Bringing bedlam.
Enough tanks. Okay, we're moving towards there. They're gonna see us coming. I don't care if they see us coming.
Done it?
I am everyone. And no one. Change of location.
I guess there's a technology for this as well. There's also the thing that issue with sometimes somebody raise a settlement and they can no longer complete a scheme, for example.
My soul for charm.
There's a lot of schemes anyways.
The changer guides me.
13,000 nearly. Let's invest into economy. Invest into economy. This looks excellent. We decided this building is not worth about tier 2. There's too much of a downside and takes too long to build. There's also be restricted to 1 per turn as well, how much they can expand. Maybe it's 2, but I feel like it's gonna be 1. It's kinda so silly to see 3 military buildings like this. On a factions that does not require military buildings. Look at this, guys. This is... I don't want to say that word, you know, it's like Elich, you know, use all the words. Mental, this is mental. Ladies and gentlemen, vampire counts. Military building that does absolutely nothing, doesn't even give White King capacity. It should. Unlocks recruitment of units, unlocks recruitment of units. But this is the ground zero for a fat race dead. And the AI built 3 recruitment buildings. One of the most important buildings, which is absolute no-brain, 1 slot every single settlement, is the repression building. One of the most incredible income buildings in the game, considering how much vampires can increase it. And they have 3 recruitment buildings, no repression building, in an area that makes no sense to recruit via the regular recruitment. It's a ground zero with a mega race dead. And 3 recruitment buildings are built. Bad code, bad code. At least should prioritize the industry building everywhere, so they can get more military at least. But this is horrible. This is just really bad. Just like a disaster level shit here. Useless. And this is also a region that never really there. So if they recruit a lord here, just click, move. Why would there be a 3 recruitment buildings in this area? And look at this, you go to Vurbat, there's another pile. There's another pile here. This is why this whole system needs a rework. It's absolutely horrible system. Recruitment and regular recruitment vampire count should not even exist. Vampire counts don't even have units above tier 3. Their strongest units are literally just de facto tier 3. Doesn't exist. You can have your best units available before turn 20. What's the experience with the AI after the patch? Well, I want to say that it looks samey, but I'm starting to see more military presence. And people have also been telling me there is more military presence on the campaign map, which is really nice to hear. Because the AI really needs more military for legendary difficulty. A lot more. This is gonna be an expansion here, huh? This is kind of like a core position. Core position. Till we have surroundings, we do go for this, and we can keep it in tier 1. The longer you play this campaign, it turns into more and more management and less battles. At least there is a little bit more campaign depth. But a lot of people have told me they dislike this campaign because there is no threat, there is no challenge. I tell them that's literally every campaign for me already from starting from turn 1. There's very few campaigns, even in Warhammer 2, that had that feeling for me. There's only that challenge to staying awake while playing certain factions. That brings the challenge. That's what happens, Stefano, when you vassalize the weak. Vassal the strong guys. Is it me or since we have vision this territory, meowing in 6 ranks? Looks like that.
Oh
What
my
the
God.
hell?
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Oh, RuneScape, thank you very much. Yoo-hoo. How's my favorite Archlector doing?
Oh my God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What
Looks like
the
somebody's
hell?
going for that request token. You're hard at work. That's what I like to hear. Keep being hard at work. I've been hard at work recently as well.
Statecraft is the folly of the doomed.
Oh my God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Huh? I found the most incredible Booba game. It's not even on Steam.
Oh my God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Elich, what are you going to do now that the Korean streamers have left Twitch? I've stopped watching Twitch anyways regarding this stuff. Maybe like watch 20 minutes weekly on Twitch. I watch them on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Is there a way to make the camera more quick on the map? Yes, you can click this button here, fast forward, and you can go to your camera settings and put everything off and fastest, and then click fast forward. It will be the fastest mode if you don't like to see what is going on. This is my preference. I want to see what is going on. But if you don't care about this, under allied
my
factions, enemy factions,
that shit?
neutral factions,
Holy
everything
shit.
to off fastest, and then click the fast forward button here. You can see how fast it goes the moment you click it. But you don't see then what's going on. Sometimes you can see an ambush right next to you. And
Oh my God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
it is tied to your hardware. It might be your CPU. It is. This is affected by your speed of your
Have you seen that
computer.
shit? Holy shit.
If you have a faster computer, it will definitely go faster. So it might be just your specs. Ooh, we got actually 2 on the same turn. 3 on the same turn.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I take that back.
Have you
It
seen
works
that shit?
more than 2.
Holy shit. What the
Now it's
hell?
confirmed. This is a symbiotic income building. And I'm gonna get some resources generation here. Another one was the Castle
my
Alexandrov.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Unhand the Tsarina.
What the hell?
Every time she says this unhanded Serena, it's like we're molesting her or something. What the hell? Who wrote that line, man? That line makes me uncomfortable.
Oh my God. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I wanna cripple their income, huh? We go for a blooded bolt. Bold events.
Oh my God.
It was Voldenhof as
Have you
well.
seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
I give subs to see more Scarecrow bandits and follow to give percentage decrease and raise dead cost now that the campaign is going well. Scarecrow bandits and followers.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What
They
the
actually
hell?
made the raise dead reduction work on heroes. Have to be confirmed if it does work. There's a lot of money here. If the region is good and we don't really care about crippling their income, there's no brain to create a
Oh my
Mercantile Illusion
God.
and the Sanctum
Have
of
you seen that
Subterfuge.
shit? Holy shit.
This thing here makes literally everything before, with the exception of Silent Sanctums, because it's a little bit different, look really poor.
Oh my god.
Is my
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
What the hell? What do we... We're taking attrition because this gets removed at start of turn? It don't even work like that. Why are we not in the teleport sense again? The game gives us an attrition. It removed us from teleport sense automatically
Oh
into
my
regular
God.
stance. Should not work
Have
like
you
that.
seen that shit? Holy shit. What the
keep
hell?
up, mortals.
Don't care if they see us.
Deceiver. Minions.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Bringer.
That's a lot of stuff here. It's like they know.
A plan proves. Spreading Char's whispers.
And the voice over on the Chaos
my God.
Sorcerer of
Have you seen that
Zinj
shit?
is awesome.
Holy shit. What the hell?
Gaunet. Right.
Who pays here?
Cornix.
Give us monies.
Ignatadora. Jesus.
Oh
Analyst
my god.
Stolz. Look port,
Have you seen that
then
shit?
starboard.
Holy shit.
All you see, Sardossa's most infamous.
Jesus, what?
Malevolent Lord.
Eat up.
Nice. Many boxes I could. Granted.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
We are manipulating slash abusing diplomacy for money. Because most of these factions are irrelevant, they're just here to pay us. This guy is probably one of the best factions to do this.
What? Approach me, thing, and beg I do not infect you with my latest brew. Indeed.
You dare.
I dare.
Bring...
It shall be.
Moratti is going strong. We are trying to spread cults over Ulton.
Aboard the Tower of Blessed. What?
A challenge?
Overlord.
I'm kind of shocked the Rackland is still kicking.
There is only vengeance.
Yes, good. Yes, Bob.
Read Karenka! Shrek.
Glory to the Changer.
I bring ruinous magic.
It's kind of like treasury is dwindling, and we just click buttons, click, 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 click. All of a sudden, treasury. It's like we make money out of nowhere always. Always when we need it.
The demonic host.
We got need more land battles here, and we need to fight dwarves in the, as well.
There shall be no rest.
They're gonna see us here, huh?
Damned with power.
We'll go through Aldorf.
Very well.
They see us because it's a ruin.
I will manifest your
I keep forgetting about the quest bell with the changeling. We should do that too as well. That guy's called the bulk. That makes sense, because ogres are always bulking, never cutting, right? I mean, that's the point of ogres, right?
Oh my god.
Get the biggest
Have you
gut
seen
plate.
that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Was RTPB. Did I remember? There you go. There you go, RuneScape. Hey, Charu. Does feel like the Shroud has made them a little more active, but then again we see them. But it's suspicious that Mami Ying was only rank 20 in the Shroud, but when we reveal the Shroud, she immediately, literally next turn jumped to 26. If I seen that right. Can we turn it to right so I can see feet? We are currently a Lariel, and we got plenty of feet. Order King got vassalized now. And factions dropping left and right. Calling says, I'm not happy, man. You ruined my 40 watch streak. I ruined it? You failed to keep up, Calling. There was a person the other day with a 100 watch streak. Couldn't believe it. There's somebody even with a crazier schedule than me myself. That is impressive. Somebody has a 100-day watch streak on my stream. With my schedule. All of a sudden, massive income jump, huh? Wonder what happened. Oh, we got tier 3 buildings here, huh? Look at that income. It jumped to 2,700. 2,700. This mercantile illusion. Compare this to Pirate Coast. What the hell?
Change is
Couple of those in the right places, and we dirt rich. We're testing Rise Army here, so we'll see what happens. Did I say the building's gonna destroy it? Hopefully not the cult. There's so many cults everywhere, and unfortunately there's no special interface for it. You have to go through like stuff on top. But you can always check things what was currently done, so you can go through that. Okay, I'll just get some resources here. Springs. I'm fine with this. Yes, this switch to Mercantile Illusion. Mercantile Illusion on the Vampire is a lot of money. These guys have been literally putting this on the siege for a while.
Don't think so.
Police seems to be going down.
Whisperer of unwelcome truths.
Okay, let's do quest battle and pay attention so it's not some random nonsense again. Quest battle, where is the quest battle? For the trickster stuff. Okay. It sounded like it did sound like they would we're gonna be having them fight somebody, not just one versus one here. We could have actually made a cult and did this, and we would have gotten a rampage. Oh yeah, we have the Empire on our side here. This is Trickster's quest battle. Changeling strength battle. I can get him. Yoo-hoo! Kevin's income is decent. Yeah, it just requires a lot of work and resources. You can also just keep expanding to regions.
What is the worth of mortal life without a little chaos? Let the Dawi think they have a chance. Even if they live long enough, the truth will not spare them.
We live in their face.
Slaughter.
Had good sleep. I don't know.
Taketh from one.
Haven't been up for 12 hours. I'm already
The dwarfs
already ready.
such low-hanging fruit. And men, so blinded by their greed that they do not even care that they fight alongside.
I find it interesting there is the witch hunter in that army.
What a shame the others do not want to come out and play. Should they learn the truth, perhaps they will. My staff
Hey, Looper.
has merely been the carrot, and I am the stick. Let the game begin.
This is the Belarus battle down. We're right next to them, huh? What do we have here? Iron Breakers, Longbeards, Iron Breakers. One moment. Our entire army has Stalk and Vanguard.
Move as one. Good.
How is the bird? What bird? You mean cockatrice? This guy's in the crowd here. It's kind of like a very good feral manticore. Used to have a a decent flyer. I can open fire here immediately, but I can also open fire on us immediately as well. I don't like that.
The changeling. Here's what I appropriated earlier.
The schemer call!
They switched on the other side because they didn't see us, but now they see us. Man, those thunderers just poofed. Where did this unit drop order? I'm sure they're giving them the attack.
Chosen by Zeus. Behold the mark of Zeus.
Get some possums up. Three flamers might be complete overkill on a single target.
The Lord of the Sky arises! And go, sacred nine!
Onward! Moving!
Man, they even burned the gyros. What the hell? Nobody's safe. Nobody. Okay, CA, we had our fun. Just tone down those numbers.
Change, deceit, power!
Iron Drakes, man, these are the craziest flamers in the game. Not even close. And you can give them Kindle Flame. And the Warp Flame. They actually had the Warp Flame, just Kindle Flame, I guess. Like I said, 3 are overkill, but we switched all 3. 2 is just enough, I think. Kind of funny to see 3, right? They're shooting Chaos Energy, but they're turning them into Chaos Goo. What the hell is this? I feel like they just switched sides. They switched sides.
Under her protection! Forward!
I'm never gonna look at that again the same. Look at this, man. Like, blood on her face, on the side of chaos. Man, you think you know people. You think you know people, but then this shit happens. Can never trust anybody.
Sintian cultist!
Cockatiel was following something there. We don't even need it here. We're using all the stuff. sword is going to make a loud sound.
Driving back the dark.
Do you have penalty to armor here? Not really, no.
Alariel the Evergreen. Hear my gifts!
Hunt is ready. A changer rewards me.
Healing Chaos Spawn. That's like the ultimate thing, casting a lot of life on the Chaos Spawn. Why are they still fighting? I guess the reinforcements carry extra leadership. The battle hasn't ended yet for some reason. Ah, there we go. Why do we have a Lariel? We defeated her in battle, so we can assume her form. This faction, legendary lord, is called the Changeling, and has a mechanic to transform into other lords. So they all turned out after the divorce, I see. We're going overkill with the mission here. We missed like a third munition there easily. Look at the 21,000 damage on Forsaken.
Oh
Thanks,
my
Nieta.
god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
We got a Trickster Staff. Trickster Staff. Yeah. Shove it up your ass.
Such power.
What do we have here? 2 ranks, 38. We can get a lot of upgrade reduction here.
Mortal foibles, immortal strength.
This guy's at 70 leadership.
Many hijinks and many souls for the master.
So I think those dwarf battles will count here. So got a 10% ward save to all our characters, another trickster reward. It's not a weapon, it's an arcane item. It's not horrible, but it's not great either, and it cannot compete with this. This is quite unique for an arcane item. Dawnstone for this guy, huh? Yeah, we're running. We need more talismans.
Bringing bedlam.
There's only a 12-unit garrison. No Forsaken dead. I'm surprised this guy doesn't get killed.
Let's play some tricks. Leech them from within. always
I really think when we deploy a cult, a rampage should still restore some more movement. Because the raise is a little the same thing and it restores movement. Doesn't work on this one, they messed up.
Chaos incarnate.
Demon Prince.
Mentor giving this guy some experience.
Ascending.
Going around here.
Sinch's will.
This is beyond ridiculous.
I will hear your
Camelot and Reichland are fighting each other, yet they're ignoring critical points here.
Go on then.
He's not even at war with Coron, just Carcassonne backdooring.
I have risen. The world shudders in my wake.
He's getting his most experience.
Who is worthy of my host?
We've created a symbiotic stuff here, so we should not be attacking this place. I mean, Grunberg doesn't do anything right now, but somebody will switch. Until then, I guess we switch ourselves. 10 turns to change it beyond bizarre. There's not even any technologies that affect construction times. If you're gonna put something on 10 turns, there should be some technology that can do this at least like 7 turns. Nothing should take more than 6 turns to build, really. What the fuck are we building? The pyramids? For fuck's sake. What is the technologies to affect this?
Dark Princeling.
Let's get us put it closer to the forest. Forest is extremely rich, but would be better if we use an agent on them and not attack them. Land battles in the Empire, huh?
The demonic host.
It almost sounds like every time we move someone, nobody's in the range.
There shall be ruin.
Really, it slipped there.
Chaos incarnate.
It slipped from ambush. Not. I guess we should have gone with
There shall
ambush.
be no rest.
I think I might just raise this one.
Damned with power.
Let's see, we got 2 armies and invest resources into income.
Your existence is meaningless.
Where can we get some income and potential future income? Team military buildings here, what the hell? They actually switch the economy into more military. Ah, screw them, cripple them here. This one is already at max expansion now, so this one doesn't do anything anymore. This one has no income, so we go with parasitic. Whitefire Tor. This one I got smacked. They both got smacked. Karakorot expansion here. Expansion.
Altering states.
We're working on this. This one, working on it, and working on this one as well. Somehow Alaria is still surviving, even after all that stuff get crippled. Oh, Kairos just destroyed 2 armies there. They didn't have Oxyotl with him though. Oxyotl is the leader of the faction that bothers Kairos right now.
Talking to me. You are brave, which is to say, a fool.
We don't want non-aggression. Maybe they pay like 2,000. We have so many cults everywhere that we literally still require a lot of funds. But just gonna start snowballing after we had a couple of crucial ones. Like for starters, it was Dragonhof. Looks like they go direct. We allied with Vlad with the help of diplomacy buildings. This faction has a building that increases relations over time with a faction, but it works in some factions, it doesn't work in others for some reason. Maybe there's something, some feature that we missed with the Empire there. Back and forth, left, right, left, right, left, right, pretend we're playing the campaign. This is a lot of, Carcassonne is doing something. And I bet as we go to the other side, it's like, can't move there. Yes, fuck Kislev, we're gonna cripple them. That's good money and just cripple the rest. Minus 34 corruption. Made so, you know, everybody just face it all and play the campaign. Yeah, we can make so much money. We can also provide Vlad with so much money, and we can make so much money from him.
Welcome. Sit by my side, and let us discuss very well.
Okay, we are a military ally with Vlad.
Treaty deal, you seek. So, yes. Good, good.
The Alliance get non-aggression and Vlad, huh?
I am in. We have much to discuss.
How much money does
Thou
Vlad
art
even have?
most welcome.
He's at 5.5. $3.7. 2. 1.2. Yeah, he should definitely get more money.
It shall be done.
Just to put the more symbiotic buildings over it, but they have regions where they haven't built the industry building, the income building, and all military in an area where they can just raise dead. Mind-boggling.
Sea Fang's ready. I'd usually negotiate with my sword. Yes.
Aranessa salt spite.
Who's... What?
Ready the swordfish! You speak? Aranessa Sardosa's most infamous!
This guy might have some money.
Talk, cause my
You can get more
The
for that.
Queen of Tides!
Whisper
The Queen of Cringe. 3 more there. Who they fighting?
The next time you see
They have military. When will that happen here? Next turn, so I can see this next turn.
the deceiving horror.
This is why the rampage needs to work when you deploy a cult, so you can move to the other side. This is a massive oversight. It should work in the first place, because the donor control gets refreshed. The next step is raise. This gotta be a bug. This should definitely refresh 20% movement after creating a cult, because it does work on raise. So we could have actually went to the next side and attacked Grand Massive. We had little lost an entire turn here because of this bug. We could have attacked this place immediately.
Space is a mortal limitation.
This one is happening no matter what.
The great changer deigns we weave you a favorable fate.
Start another war there.
Deceiver.
What the hell are we gonna do here? We have to focus on the schemes here. It's like pointless to do this. This will be happening naturally. Natural. This one is done because of demonic bedfellows. Have no access to other stuff here. We can go make some ogres on. This is also some rich stuff there. Astra with Iron Hand form. This one requires 4 for some reason. We got greenskin allies. We need this, I guess it gives a trickster. The ult on one requires just a spread north. Will take some time to build all that crap. Hasn't spread there yet.
Ringing bedlam.
Deathbringer. The world will quit. Unleash the bloodlust.
Prismatic amplifier. Is it that crap that I think it is? I think it's a crap item. The guy doesn't have a rampage. Oh my god, look at this. Holy shit, man, I forgot this item exists. This is so bad. It's a rare arcane item that has to be activated and you get 16 power charge. You have to activate it. If you don't really guess how understand how bad this is,
Ascended.
Arcane Conduit is 4% all the time. This has to be activated and then goes on a cooldown. It's almost like there's a zero missing there. And even then it would be poor. It's kind of like a really shitty Wound of Jet or Power Stone. And it's rare.
Chaos incarnate. Glorious tools of chaos.
Ah, this was actually this theater, huh? We can temporarily see it. Looks like Morgan is AFK again. We do need some land battles still in the Empire.
I have risen. Demon Prince of Zinch. Killing will be all the easier.
All the easier.
Glory to the Changer.
That would have made sense if it was like a common item. But on a rare slot, it's like, I have no idea what they're doing.
Glory.
We'll keep this on the base. Man is, there's a spread here, huh? Still the mood can happen. When the mood happens, we remove it. Okay. Ashen is already spread everywhere. Ashen does have border with Zubar. But Dagenhof has it as well. No, we'll keep both. Probably runs the checks for the proc at the start. This happens next turn. We'll see what happens. Should be happening in the start of turn. Senakari working together with Marathi there. Well, Marathi's been murdering here. Why did they not occupy Grunburg? It's been like forever since this thing's been raised.
Diplomatic chat with the changeling. And they say I'm out of my mind.
This is AFK faction. This is the first time we see them as well, because we revealed them with Tony Theater. Oh, finally. Parchment and ink. The blue scribes marvel at the vast library before them, eager to fill it to the brim with all manner of distracting magic and abilities. Their bickering, however, is endlessly tiresome. While one yearns to join us in our path to ruin, destroying the mortal world, the other longs for the towering halls of your library, eager to continue transcribing their mess of jumbled scrolls in Zinch's honor. Though the constant argument has been the cause of several headaches, they do raise an interesting proposition. Could lead these harbingers of chaos into battle, where their record will be written in the blood of your foes, yet perhaps their work is better suited to libraries, where the collection of occult power is sure to grow under a watch. So you just get a temporary buff, you know. The same thing as with the Echoed Hellbrass. Well, let's go with experience for our characters. Lead the Blue Scribes through chaotic battles to further their status in the moral realm.
Scribes!
Army emerges. The colors within Mordheim have rallied a great host of both Your cultists within Mordheim have rallied a great host of both demons and mortal. Of both, I guess it's supposed to be both the demons and mortals outside the settlement. Your agents responsible for this deed are no more, but instead a grand army is ready to do your bidding. Let's see if the cult is still there. The cult is still there, but building was removed. Great host, huh? Parchments overdue. The Blue Scribes are eager to wreak havoc upon our enemies, reading spells at random for their scrolls until all is drowned in chaos. Their muzzle of magic let loose into the air is another scroll scribbled into being, and another spell etched to life in Zenith's name. With the Blue Scribes at your sides, the arcane power of Zinch is always at hand. Their parchment filled new magic slide at your disposal, certain to make the enemies of change quake in fear. I've seen them I fought them before. Okay. So we're gonna get this. We actually got some stuff here, huh?
Dazzling fiends!
I'm going to have to take a short break, boys. Here, short break. Might be even turn into a long one. I'm not sure. Something came up, but I'll be back. I'll be back. We back, boys. We back. Sorry for the interruption. Where we are. This army is actually not bad. Look at this. We actually got a mutated vortex beast. And the cult is still here. Okay. This was the Ray's army, Legion of the Changeling. We get an army, but it does cost us something. Interesting. It did create a new lord. Not even bad trait, huh? I don't like this lord, though. What do demons have for these guys? Aha, they have this.
Fiends! Wreathed in power! Cover more ground!
I might poke into Kislev area. We're currently not at war with Wood Elves.
Red Cinch's design!
This is like, what's the superior version of the other one, I think. Ladies and gentlemen. Pro might even be here. We'll just get their income here, I guess. I guess we check the other one as well. The other one is hostile to everybody. I guess the other one is just to mess up things. There's a one here that actually takes their money. The artist's energy of chaos overflows, exploding into slaughter. The ravens will circle until the bones of this place are pickled queen. The settlement is plundered upon building completion, stealing wealth, and damaging owns buildings. Income based on development level. Gotta try that one as well. Let's see what this one on. This one actually is hostile to everybody. I guess just demon one. What they based on? Like based on several factor, top manager. Several factors. Like it's mainly cargo, and then the values are set. You can see how the values are set on the map. And your guy can actually have carry more cargo and then increase the value of the cargo. The distance has to do something with it. I'm not sure if they changed any since the rework. So these are the blue scribes. So we have never seen these guys before. We fought them, but we never used them.
Blessings from master, swallowed by master.
I don't know about that actually, Tommy. I don't know about that one. I think it's about the place more than anything. Effect sense increases when nearby allies or enemies cast spells, so it has a spell siphon. So you can get a really crazy spell mastery with this faction. A really crazy one. To the point where you can actually double the damage on the spells. Spell siphon up to 20 mastery. Okay. So it's a flying hero immediately, demon. Straightforward. When this unit casts a spell, all of their spells will be randomly replaced by another spell. So it's something unique here. Just the two of us. We can describe it if we try. 30% weapon strength increase, 100% ammunition increase, and 15% missile strength increase for the blue horrors, pink horrors, and the exalted pink horrors of Zinch. The skill tree seems inconsistent with what they've been doing lately. Has immortality. All spells from the Lord of Zinch are added to the scrolls of sorcery. Because of the changer's tools. The power of 2. They get double ammunition and 50% more missile strength. Looks like some kind of range attack, maybe similar to the Herald of Zinch. Pretty much.
Blue scribes.
Missile resistance and adds blue flame explosions to the blue scribes attacks. So enhances the range attack. Cacophony of Horrors. This one has 600 base barrier. Plus 600 barrier for the horrors, in the army. Terror for the horror units. And lowers the enemy leadership in lock problems by 5. Wandering Wizards. He actually has 4% more movement when it's not embedded. 10% if it's embedded in an army. Has a unique ability called Funnel Magic, which increases winds of magic of the army. But this one's in the army with some other stuff like the cultist as well. You can have really in the Chaos Swords of Zinch, because the Chaos Swordshine, how it increases spell mastery. You can have like really crazy spell mastery and magic in general. This definitely feels like something crazy when you add everything up.
Being stuck with you two is hardly a reward.
So there's a siphon and funnel. There's This is literally there's a skill that buffs all the skills. This is what I said that should happen. Like a high veteran heroes should have more of these skills that are just something to do with the rest of them, if not slightly better, like a 4-point, for example, that is unlocked in a higher rank. So a lot of stuff here. Mega steel technology goes like 60%. Yeah, it's missing campaign and movement for sure, and the line of sight skills. There's two more generic ones which should have been for how much the hero, how far can the hero move, and the line of sight as well. Squabble pros, just like that. 15 attack, 25 defense, and 100 AP. This doesn't even look like a legendary hero, honestly. This skill tree looks like made in 5 minutes. Like, just rushed. This is basically how most of these generic heroes should look like. With a couple of these extra skills, like an Orc Charm, for example. All spells with a lot of fire are added as close source. Means the magic cost minus 4% for all spells. Another 4 spells. 4 spells, 4%. So basically, it starts adding all the lores. And it just adds a cost reduction to wins, huh? Even more, all 4%. And that's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it will reduce the cost of magic by 60%. And every time you cast spells, it gets randomized. And you cast again, it gets randomized again. So it's very chaotic. Each turn, the army will have access to a randomly chosen cataclysm spell. Looks like a lot of fun on this guy. Probably not gonna be fun for the people on the receiving end.
Casting magic, catching master, master, master.
As fate demands. Time for some fresher faces, perhaps.
Add 10 to the parent army with the magic power reserve each turn.
Happy to.
So they guarantee the wins are gonna be high.
Right then.
Pandemonium is my name.
Hey, Captain.
Exalted hero of Zinch.
Okay, let's keep moving. What do we have available in the changing of the ways? Trek army, force peace, transfer settlement.
Ascended by my demonic hand.
Call has been established here. So hard to get land bells. This one has just arrived here.
I slaughter stragglers.
I will not aid you in this.
Eternal blasphemy.
Eternal Blasphemy. So they forgot to give the Demon Prince of Zinch Greater Arcane Conduit. When it's flying, it's 10% spell mastery. If anybody should have 20%, it should be this guy. They probably didn't give him because of this shit. And this is even nothing special, just like any other skill for this type of character. And no Greater Arcane Conduit on Demon Prince of Zinch. This could be 60 with the scribe's 80 mastery.
Many are the paths to ruin.
Old army force war. Open gates. Force rebellion. Break alliance. Force war.
Iridescent
Doesn't just take a lot of grimoires.
I must have it.
I'll keep this at 4%, I think. I want to get that one in the northern old one, so this one is kind of a priority, huh? We'll increase the chance on this one. I go north through this one as well. So all these things are still in ruins. Supervisor Diak Bro, the blue chicken. We're just working on the grand schemes now. Since we are pretty much have the... We are the ones that decide if when we're gonna fight, so we can only speak the weak stuff. They don't see us and they just do their busy with their own stuff. Rarely we get in a position where we're gonna get into a real fight. Karakadon is no more. I guess they finally did it. After besieging it for I don't know how many turns. Ooh, Trixie called in the Black Pyramid, oh gosh. It looks like it's got this... What the hey? What? What is this? Somebody blew up the pyramid? How does this happen? How does the pyramid get wrecked and not occupied? Bad code. Bad code. That makes no sense. Okay, let's go with the corruption, spread money and resources and hide it. I don't really want to give them money, just cripple them. So we can spare more than twice per turn. Maybe 3 is the limit. That has to change. When they're attacking something outside, they're in force and garrison is dead and they don't attack, take it. Or they sack it instead of occupying. Or even worse, they raise it rarely sometimes. They should really correct this desire to capture things if the garrisons are super diminished or there is no garrison. An occupation should be option like 8 or 10 times. They have to take into account replenishment as well. Because the next turn, one who acts is usually going to be the player, and the replenishment triggers for everybody. Really bad code. I've seen armies that literally merge and go away and just could have been full strength next turn. They're just occupied. Really bizarre.
Dark princeling, damned with power.
So hard to get this 1511 battles. I didn't have follow-ups. They've always been retreating.
Mortality is such weakness. Annihilate for Sinch.
It's a bad balance of power, you know. I guess we fight. I mean, it's still fine to auto-resolve, but we don't know who is close. Because we have incredible replenishment. This place I've seen a lot of fighting. Lighting seems different.
I am ascended.
We don't use gates, we breach the wall.
Endless glorious madness. Doesn't fit. Attend me. Chaos is magic.
There's gonna be some recharge. We also have to investigate this one a little bit more. The burning chariot of Zinch. It's a big attack, but the range really might be more evasive than a unit of change bringers, but might not be any better.
Marina! Guide Harry!
Demon Prince, of course. Many eyes.
This currently works very well with those three characters.
Blue and gold. Skag 9. The schemer calls.
This Flares can go for the mortar immediately. Why the hell they did so much damage? Aha, there was a gunner on the wall.
Yes, General!
Breach the wall there. Oh no, it's fine there.
For the changer.
Firewall's moving, interesting. But armor, what the hell is that armor, man? It does leave some shit on the ground. Firewall moving with no munition, it makes no sense. That is beyond bizarre. I don't care about this unit.
Wicked of command.
Don't care about this unit at all.
As is fated, as Char decrees. For the deceiving horror.
Jesus.
Chosen of Chiefs! As
Go,
Char
boys.
decrees. Close on the sheep.
This is the most bizarre shit ever. Fire while moving but has no ammunition.
March! Take position!
It can do some damage, but I don't think it adds anything to the army.
Chosen of Chiefs!
Changebringers exist, this is trash.
The Lord decides.
Sorcerer of Singe. Onward. Going with charm.
Guys, and the people asking why I don't play Be'lakor.
Swiftly now.
I don't wanna go back to binge drinking. I'm still miserable without alcohol, but even more miserable.
Going with charm.
Chosen of Singe.
Sigmar calls! Shoot them! Go! For the Warhammer!
Quickly!
My doom arose!
Sorcerer of Singe.
Go! Launch!
Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Alt doesn't work. Maybe it's a feature.
Which target,
We
General?
have to pay attention what happens on the alt.
Formation! On! Return to duty! Bring it down!
The alt doesn't work. The alt on Steam Tank doesn't work.
For Heldenhammer! Taken! To the enemy! Great man!
Interesting. Sorcerer of Singe.
The spell is cast. Keep moving.
Ready? Ready for war!
Destined to win.
Weapons primed! Quicker! Ready for war! Ah!
Albert's murdering Dangors was the other way around before the patch.
Ready!
Yes!
Greatsword did good there, but this guy's been grinding. These guys have seen a lot of battles. This is like crazy experience with the garrison. By Sigmar, who's control those steam tanks? Regular Steves and Joes and Bobs. This is a port arm. We'll get a tier 3 income building immediately. Make this hell. This one cannot rebel though. Those look blue.
I have risen.
Replenishment wise, we're almost capped.
Chaos.
What the hell is the point of these things then?
Prevails.
Almost capped, and that's without the second replenishment technology.
Chaos incarnate. Useful adornments.
I'm gonna have to pay attention more for the Chaos War Shrines once I prune the arms to get that spell power going. Getting a lot of character experience right now.
Eternal blasphemy.
Decided to send this one. Yeah.
The changeling.
Calboras in the ruins.
Flickering fire, frazzling fiends,
Can totally poke Kislev here.
breathe in shadow. The Flux God stings, and we are the choir.
The income has definitely been jumping.
Exalted hero of siege.
This is Morati now. I want to get to the Shrine of Cain. This one to the bottom. Definitely have to keep a lot of these things.
Absolute obedience.
Keep a lot of this in mind when you put these things.
Who seeks me?
It's not just straightforward. These two are very strange.
In Nagaloth,
Why is this
the
one still a
weak
ruin?
perish.
When all the world is chaos, how will you serve siege?
A lot of vampire stuff around, but not very good quality. So it makes sense they have a lot of stuff around. What is the new regional power? This is the Kislev Great City on turn 62, making 402 income. It's Eringrad as well. City defenses. No garrison, by the way. This settlement has incredible buildings, and they build some of the worst buildings available. And it has only 10 slots as well. Try this one. Five corruption of all chaos, literally gonna be 0. 5 is nothing, it should be like 10 or 15.
The Assault bids you welcome.
This grimoires and cult supplies per turn gonna stack so much. Who's the objective right now? There's a Bretonia battle, so. Another 10 armor to all armies. You have to sack all of them, huh? The one gets raised, that gets cancelled. Hey, Zips.
I am everyone. And no one.
Is everyone and no one. One more rank for the Cataclysm spell.
Ascended.
There's an army here, huh?
Oh my god.
Hey, sound.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Clear one drag.
Endless broiling
Death the bringer.
Traveling. They will feel my eldritch energies.
And the voice of the this character is awesome.
Damned with power.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Bunch of trees against bunch of halberds. We can even give them. No, we can't. Strakland, there was somebody the other day had a 100 day streak. 100. It's like, what the hell? I mean, people sooner or later come out to close it. I mean, look at the Agnieta. Like, until a couple months ago, I never even know this guy existed. Now he's like the most active chatter. Literally makes the Discord alive with all that booba content. Reason to get out of bed in the morning. Even simping more for the stream financially. This is like 1 warms my heart when people come out appear like that. Active everywhere all of a sudden. It's like Bloom Cools, but actually does something. It's not just doesn't play anything and just complains all the time. There are people that are here every day, even when I'm not. Which is crazy. And when I was literally streaming, what, 7 years? It was 7 years non-stop. It was a streak of, I don't know, 2200 days or something. Marconos was probably more on my stream than I was. Didn't makes any sense.
Ready for war!
I don't want to waste the first shoot, first round. You turn Fire at Will on, and you have units like this. The moment you start battle, they're going to be acquiring a target. And even if you change the target, yeah, they might lose one entire little animation or the little fire on the original target. So we give a target and then we turn on Fire at Will.
Target and fire! Look out! Spellcaster!
I think it's really tough, but it's 5 tanks.
Seize all! Instruments of deception!
Mutation is a gift!
Thus,
The spell is cast! Find your targets!
175-meter range.
Eyes of Finch! Sacred Line! The Empire endures!
That's quite a lot. Fireballs should really ignore trees, especially overcast fireballs. Overcasted missiles should ignore these indestructible objects.
such seize all!
We are Sigmar's heirs!
How can you have 5 things that must limit 4? Doesn't seem to be any limit on tanks.
Large!
Treasure of Finch! Champion of the gods! Dark power! Unbridled chaos!
Awaiting orders!
Spoiler is almost down.
Ready for war!
Where's sturdy that guy? We turn into a fighter there with the slow abilities. For a second, it will get up.
Prey. Striding out.
Change, deceit, power!
I am power. Dark power. Unbridled chaos. Demon Prince.
There's no limit on the steam tanks. You just get one every 10 turns, and you can add them to an army. That's how they made it. And you just get a overpriced flavor unit. So terrible devour captives there.
Consume, master.
Chaos War Shrine.
Demon Prince. A ruinous triumph. Deathbringer. Chaos incarnate.
Well, definitely be getting stuff.
Useful adornments.
Rank 4 in Chaos War Shrine. So if we are in range of 35 range of the people dying, we can get up to 20% additional power charge and spell mastery.
Flickering fire, frazzling fiends. Flickering fire, frazzling
Fire null
fiends.
sucker.
Ready to fight.
Look at the casualties here, man. Those archers would have done little next to nothing here with this cavalry available.
Well done, me! The master deigns it! Wreathed in power!
Scroll of power. Do we have anything else available for this guy? Not really. This is a bugged item, huh?
Fabulous, formidable feats!
Guided by Zinch.
Formidable feats. Also just get another army and clear the grand schemes faster. Two land battles missing there.
Victory is mine!
Definitely doing this. Definitely doing this. I all beat for this one, huh? There's always more stuff we can build. There's so many regions, you just keep popping from region to region. To be a hostile army this time.
Crypt King.
Kurjak, that literally happened 2 hours ago. Damn. Lurkers are, you know, you never know how these lurkers work. Maybe somebody, you know, it's like one time I turned on the Twitch and Fozzy was playing something, is another streamer. I was just like checking that for like a minute and then I got distracted. And I had to go out, then I started walking and I came here home 3 hours later. And someone got like 3 hours on Fozzy's stream. By checking it for a minute before leaving the PC on. How many people just turn on the stream sometimes and then just are not watching, they just appear, you know, and they call them lurkers and you never know if they're watching or if they're just away. My stream, I estimate sometimes we have 70% people like this. But this actually helps streamers with the stats. Especially on the streams that have over like at least 200 or 300 viewers. It actually matters over the course of an 8 to 10 hour plus stream. And this usually adds up during the course of the day. And half of those people are not even watching at the time. At least the orcs are building that building all the time. They'll get this. They'll get the symbiotic. I mean, it does help the streamers if people are lurking. Even if people are not active, higher start numbers do help. If you like, the streamers are doing like sponsorships and stuff like this. You know, I've never done it. But the stat horse check your stats, and then they determine according to your stats sometimes a deal for you, or sometimes they go for you know, depending on the performance of that stream. Get so many of these buildings. It's just this surveillance are really too high. Just gonna add up so much more. Well, it's always more interesting when the chat is active. Yeah, like if the chat is active chat means like about 3 messages per minute. Time passes easier, especially during the night streams. Yeah, all my Dragons fight going on and endless chat entertainment. I can.
On tides of
Yeah. For a second, I thought the game froze. Was it 13 units? 11 units?
My cantrips and capers will have them cursing.
More chat with less gameplay, but well, people come to Twitch for the chat interaction.
Deaths for recognition.
I'm here for Bloom Cools. I remember videos like this, you know, there's people here that just came here for royalty. I haven't seen royalty in a while. Maybe just stick with me. Or Warhammer 3.
Change of media. Faster, whelps. There are schemes to sow.
What with these guys?
What will Skaven Blight do?
We'll see last stream.
Altering states.
There used to be people here, like I remember some of the people from early Warhammer 1, late Warhammer 1, early Warhammer 1 that used to be here like every day. Literally waiting in my channel chatting before I even arrived to the stream, and now they're gone. You know, to me, you know, them disappearing without a word after being here for so long, it's almost like they died, right? And makes you wonder, probably at least a couple of them did die during the COVID craziness. So, you know, makes me think about this, you know, did they die? Did COVID kill them? Because a couple of these people, you know, I've been even chatting like on a daily basis outside the stream, and they just disappeared. I never see them again. You know, I wish they said something. You know, it's like either like they're taking a break or you know, Elich, I don't like you anymore. I'm gonna go watch Booba streamers instead. No hard feelings, man. People come and go. But without a word, you know, I always expect the worst, man. COVID killed them, right? Where is All Might? All Might only comes back to my stream when I start playing other games. I haven't been playing any other games in a while. He always comes to my stream when I'm playing something non-Total War, and then he starts talking about those superior, you know, AAA titles, whatever they are these days. When I'm playing something off, you know, like some, I don't know, some game that's not even close.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hey, Nicola.
What the
Thanks.
hell?
Triple A is all news Elich, now it's quadruple A. You remember when we played Red Dead Redemption, All Might literally just gets summoned here. It's like, if I start playing another game, there is this type of viewer that appears out of nowhere. It's like, you know who they are, you forget about them, but the moment you start playing something else, they come back. I remember when we played those, what was that last one we played? Man, I was so drunk. It was a horror game. It was not a Walking Dead one. It was the one with the big vampire lady. I think it was that one. We even had girls in chat. You know, you have got to switch things up. You got to play those games that are attractive to girl viewers. Girls not gonna watch this shit. We have like 3 girls per 1,000 viewers. Like right now, there is not even one girl in the chat. It's like point something. We get a decimal number girl here. So different crowd happens when you're doing different things. Hey, I've been watching for a while now. Good content. I'm struggling to find some lords that are good at buffing armies as good as Changeling is. Do you have any suggestion on which faction has good support lords? Well, when it comes to the best support, I'm not sure if you're looking for stuff like that buffs the units to overkill. But the best support and this type of gameplay are the Vampire Counts. Second to none. Their entire lore is built for this. There is numerous units that support each other And when they work together, it's a beautiful thing. You're gonna be slowly grinding and outlasting enemy in every fight. Doesn't rely on range. You have an option to use destructive magic or just grind them down while smacking them in melee. So nobody comes even close as the vampire counts. Got Nurgle after that, or the overpowered version Warriors of Chaos Fecundites. RuneScript says I could be a girl. You never know these days, man. Maybe you had that operation, right? If you haven't played the Vampire Counts are the most powerful faction in the game. They do have the powerful mechanic Grace Dead, which once you figure out, it's second to none in the entire game. A lot of factions have this mechanic, literally a spin-off of this mechanic, you could call it, like, you know, the Warriors of Chaos war bands. You can always watch some of my Vampire Counts campaign, like the first Cat on the Blue Rose campaign. There's a grinder-friendly gameplay. And like I said, if you're not using destructive magic and or there's no range available, you can always just apply buffs, debuffs, you know, augments, hexes, healing, and just slowly grind every fight. I don't think anybody even comes close to the vampires this type of gameplay. The fact that there's no reactive gameplay either, you know, makes them unique. Okay, we're going for an hour field for upkeep production here. This skill seems like utterly pointless. Utterly pointless. Legion of Madness now. Climate situation. There's no climate, huh?
Whisperer of unwelcome truths.
There's no climate. I guess this doesn't do anything.
Equipped to deceive.
The thing is about once you figure out the vampire counts, how they played, and you know, get good at using augments and hexes and healing, you can apply this to nearly every faction. Like for example, Wood Elves, even the High Elves, Lisbon of course. You don't ever have to use the whole, you know, arsenal of an entire faction, every army. And this is interesting, guys. You can choose specific ones and not unlock all of them. Kislev soon? Probably not. Probably not gonna happen.
Who shall I be today?
By my demonic hand.
Land armies not inside. This is part of Bretonia. Looks like Marin was still part of the Empire.
Eternal blasphemy.
Do not take me for a fool.
Dark.
Potentially a battle here.
Sinch knows where.
Potentially. Tier 5 doesn't do anything. Tier 4 grants us kill capacity.
Lord of the dead.
Sometimes I wish, you know, there's a reason to build this, but it's useless. You just need one in the Empire, and you want to build more of this, but then this one doesn't do anything. Josh says, I remember when I started playing these games, I didn't think much about vampires, but after watching your stream for a while, they became one of my top 3. Don't know, that's brain damage or growth, probably both. You know, Judge, I'm an influencer of sorts. How about more passive buffs to unit stats through Lord skills issue? A lot of Lords I see a good surround melee, magic cavalry. I don't see many Lords with passive buffs like Changeling has. I would say gameplay enjoy most. Meaning like the Changeling specific skills, or talking about the Trickster rewards? Skill tree. I mean, you don't always need the you don't always need, like, you know, stuff like this for the units, or stuff like this for the units, but every lord has something like this, some flavor going around this, like Belegar with the rangers and the miners, for example. Sometimes a battle skill and a veteran battle skill on top of technology is going to be more than enough, and when then you add you know, vigor mortis, when you add unholy lodestone, when you add the Mortis engine effects, magic, it literally all adds up. You know, like a unit on itself is gonna feel like it's average and it's gonna lose to most of the units. But you start adding these things, and you get literally 9 invincible unit that is going to kill anything. But stuff like Changeling has, it's available to plenty of lords. Vampire as a faction, you know, works so nice when you combine things. Really, any faction has, really other factions have potential like this, really. Especially access to one of the most powerful lords. The Lord of Vampires is really strong. If you learn how to apply all this to a faction, like battle skills, technologies, characters, how they work, how they build the army, how to use the ogres and hexes with the vampire counts, you're gonna learn the rest of the game, no problem. Just have to understand what these things do and how, you know, how to use them. It's a little bit less relevant in Warhammer 3, but back in Warhammer 2, people were struggling with this. They were relying on Wind of Death, Pit of Shades to win fights. But even on the Warhammer 2 battle difficulty and the AI spam, you can easily grind them down and win every fight without distracting magic. Without doing literally stacking the entire army in a Mortis engine, shit like that, you know, the lazy stuff.
Glory to the Changer.
Burn them now!
Someone is causing chaos here. For a lot of people, Vampire Counts has the potential to be their favorite faction, because, you know, they're really unique. With powerful synergies and really powerful mechanic.
Fluxon might, all is right!
And the atmosphere is great.
I get stronger!
What have we been doing on this side of things? Norska and Kislev. We have to aim for their all 3, huh? Kislev and Prague. I guess we can just spread here. This will be a second one. So well balance against the Norskans.
Exalted hero of Six, the Changer moves his pawn.
We can force peace between the factions. So we're moving towards this side. I guess the vision could be useful as we move through, see what's what. Click on the reveal shroud and Verdanos. As we get closer, we'll do the same on the Wood Elves again. It's only costing 50 is strange.
Endless broiling change.
As Delimir says, man, I'm here for years and I never play Warhammer. I just like to watch and I can say that I learn a few things. So you're one of those, you know, that like to watch, huh? I see, I see. There's a lot of people that somehow found my channel, but they've never played any of these games. And I'm like, I'm just so grateful these people exist.
Dark Conjurer.
Well, Bear Squads, I guarantee you, sooner or later, historical Total War days are going to come again. And don't copy at me. They might not be the next one or the next one, but sooner or later they're gonna get lucky again and make a good game again. It will happen. Might take 5 years, might take 10 years, but the CA will deliver again. And it's going to be, of course, Total War Medieval 3.
Chance or fate.
And we can finally go crusading again.
Change is coming. Tempestuous are
It will happen.
winds.
It will happen. Rome 3 will be the most ambitious title to date. Oh my god.
So the final game's actually going to look way, way better than this. You know, we're working our guts out on this game, and we're determined to make it the best Total War game ever. We've got a huge budget for the game, about 40% bigger than anything we've done before. So we're absolutely determined to make it the most epic Total War title ever. The bad news is we're not going to be releasing until the second half of 2013. So late next year.
I have that bookmark, boys. I'm toxic, I know. I've that bookmarked. I'm never gonna stop watching that. Where's the toxic? The Fox song. That's the part of the Angry Joe review. This is a interview with the developer. Having that bookmark is big hater. Come on, top manager. It's like it's history. I'm just a curator of CA's fuck-ups. You know when you save, you keep stuff for posterity? You know, the bookmarks, the screenshots, the clips. Future generations need to know the bullshit. Sometimes they go extra couple of steps just to get that, boost those pre-sales, pre-purchase sales. Work on this page too. Top manager, come on, man. You're just turning into a black cat, man. We don't want no black cats around. We want bards and those vintners, those winers from High Elves. 64. There's an alliance available with these guys.
My technocracy.
That's strange. They want military alliance, but not defensive alliance. You think it would be the other way around?
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Hey, Bloodmaster.
What the hell?
Thank you too. What do we got here? Dark Lands, the Zulahua for the Hellfort materials. We can always drop the lines at 10 turns.
The conclave.
We don't have to honor it either.
Dana Krukna shotgun.
Grimgor has been bashing their heads.
Is the Kazakh monger.
This guy and this faction, man. What do you see?
Stand before our perch and pique our interest.
Perch and peak. Some skilled person wrote this shit.
The portents are that your presence here is not malicious.
And one day Tiny's gonna arrive here and I'm gonna say this, but that day is probably not gonna come. Not in this lifetime, maybe next lifetime. Hey Kosk, hey Sparta. Koskis, what say you? Back me up, man. CA is going to release a good historical war again, right? Not good, but great. It's gonna happen eventually. Why are you guys doing copium here? You know, this does sound like a copium bait here, but it's going to happen. I mean, it's going to happen, guys. He's trying to drink again. I've been sober 2 months. 2 months without a drop of alcohol. Alcohol for 2 months makes him serum 3 intrasymatic. The red missile staying on the inside. There should be an enchanted item, not a talisman. That's fucked up. That does look like an enchanted item. But then it made on a talisman. Stuff like this should be in an enchanted item slot. Well, in the last 2 months, I lost weight. I got more muscles, but I'm still miserable. I would say I'm just like slightly better.
The demonic
Oh, nice.
host. Show them true insanity.
Am I imagining things? I thought we were in march stance. God damn.
Demon
Should have used the ambush.
of Zinch.
I might have imagined that. Might have imagined it.
Destruction awaits. Mortality.
Okay, we're working on the grand scheme so we can actually complete this campaign. Probably gonna be a couple more battles. Definitely quest battles. But there's literally not much going on other than us managing and moving the piece right now.
We are exalted.
The other campaign is probably gonna be way more interesting to watch, the Altarian one. At some point we might have a Distal War style campaign. I have a feeling Agneta might request Beastman. That's probably gonna be to spy the chat. If you're gonna be watching this VODs, Agneta, don't do it. Don't request Beastman, man. People are gonna say you're simping, and people gonna say that, yeah, not the Beastman. We'll do the Ultimate Scheme, yeah, the plan is for the Ultimate Scheme.
I am change.
Stop simping. I was thinking about putting a Taurox on like a gifted sub goal to minimize that hell for people, but they probably complete it instantly. Because all the simps around, right? And people like to see the OP guys for some reason. Probably gonna pick Taurox for my opening Warhammer 2 campaign, the back and forth campaigns in April. Gotta stay within the cult radius.
Change!
Scars is pretty OP.
Start the coven! Summon them! Summon them!
Yeah, let's get some more troops here. Four turns. Do I want to wait 4 turns? I don't think so. Chosen are 1 turn. Like, what the hell? I have totally expect a couple of those Warhammer 2 campaigns in April to go bad. We have been way too long away from Warhammer 2, and we've been getting soft playing Warhammer 3. I do have a lot of experience with Warhammer 2, over 200 campaigns, but we haven't played it in over 2 years. And people are bound to request those campaigns with a real difficult opening.
Sorcerer of Sinch.
There's a couple campaigns we can easily fuck up the early game.
Relocating.
But yeah, back and forth, next back and forth is in Warhammer 2. I'll pick the starting campaign and the usual. The fund will feed Battle Brothers. Probably gonna be a long Battle Brother run again, if not 2. We'll go crazy with Battle Brothers until people get sick of it. Hey, you guys remember? Some of you remember that battle with Imrik and Lanesh. That battle had literally the most shekels on the predicted of all the battles. The battle was so close as well. That was one of the probably most incredible battles of entire Warhammer 2. We barely had any of these battles in Warhammer 3 in 2,500 hours. We had plenty of those battles in Warhammer 2. Not really like that one, but close to that one.
We serve the architect.
On strange tides our master rides.
My tricks don't have to result in terrible wars, but it's much more fun when they do.
Cavalry combat. Working on the grand schemes here, boys.
Who to set at war next? The mutant inn.
Thing is, the Realship Arado world here is big enough for some level of folks to work. One thing is being completely turned off, another thing is adjusting the range of it. They just can't seem to do things right. And they just make it worse. A lot of people really struggle with the vampire counts in Warhammer 2. And the inexperienced one found the camera like impossible campaign. Well, it's a legendary difficulty part of... You know, what legendary? It will be legendary. Is it? That word should mean something, right? If the legendary is too much, just load it to very hard or hard, right? The difficulties exist for a reason. Legendary. Symbiotic doesn't do anything with this faction.
Deceiver. A delight awaits.
Legendary should... This is 30 corruption, holy shit. And we can still feed our corruption there as well.
Always scheming.
2 turns.
We have risen.
Legendary is like in Warhammer 3, and it should definitely, they should definitely take a look at it. There is no reason, there's a range for the player focus, and there is no reason the enemies don't build faster, recruit faster, cheaper, stronger, and more armies. They don't have to go crazy, you know. There's like, you know that Spectrum, the CA really sacks out? crazy on the left, shit on the right. So they either have left or right. Where's the middle, man? They could do the middle, or just in the middle of the middle and crazy. You know what I mean? They can adjust next patch. They can adjust again next patch. But they think can't be bothered with these things. They just want to do one change for all difficulties. That doesn't work. That's what you get here. When they just do blanket change. Just throw a blanket entire game, call it, you know, change, you know, job done.
Ascended.
I'm gonna try to get those guys somehow.
There shall be ruin.
We served siege.
This difficulty right now feels like between hard and very hard. Legendary just... this is just is poor.
I serve the Raven.
It feels like slightly less worse Rome 2.
The architect is Flux embodied.
And we need closer to Attila.
Traveling. Undermining is my speciality.
And the voice overs on the Chaos Order Zinch, incredible stuff. Working on that third army to get more stuff. Ockenhammer, what is Ockenhammer there? It's money, huh? Let's invest some more somewhere. You can always keep just investing more and more. Well, little battle clearly not for you. The problem are those people from olden days, you know, like Rome 2 days. Mr. Dev, can you nerf Legendary just a little bit? All my friends are playing Legendary, I want to play Legendary too. I don't want to suffer. And that's why what happened to Legendary Rome 2. And then those people in Warhammer 2 and Warhammer 1, you know, what's the point of playing on Legendary, you know? It's like no fun or something, like... Those are really clueless people that know how the in-game system works, and they just blame it on the difficulty, you know, for the reason of not having fun, and not the lack of them understanding of the game and the actual skill and experience playing the game. If it's not fun for you, try to find your own fun. You don't have to play on Legendary. You remember, guys, the nearly entirety of Warhammer 2, like, that's definitely been spread by the Legend Total War viewers and community. You gotta cheese to play on a high difficulty like Legendary, like... The Legend Total War didn't help here, you know, he was saying, like, that's, like, he was basically just going with it. And it was not that hard as, you know, people were making it. Just wanted to, they wanted to play in a certain way, and the game did not allow this over half the time. So they really sucked at adjusting and going with the flow. Problem is, in Warhammer 2 the setbacks happen, and people don't like that. They think setback campaign's over, and you know, or they're like, oh shit, it's gonna be a drag, you know, I can win this, but I'm gonna restart, you know. This type of mentality. Instead of them accepting as the setbacks of the natural increase, and not arbitrary increase of difficulty. Nobody's perfect. You're gonna make mistakes sooner or later. Setback will happen. I had setbacks too. I fucked up a couple of campaigns in 200 campaigns. You know, it happens. It's just part of the game. But the moment setback happens for most people, they're not having fun. They're gonna restart. You know, they're gonna make excuses. They want challenge, but they don't want that challenge. And I'm really sick of that type of whining. It's like a strategy game like this really needs setback. So setbacks are natural ones happening instead of just walls getting higher and higher and higher. Some kind of limit to progress and snowball with a chance of setbacks happening and natural ones. Because if they don't, you snowball out of control fast, and there's no like obstacles anymore in the way, and the progress doesn't feel as rewarding. If the game offers threats and dangers and the lack of resources, where progress is rewarding, and where there's a risk of overexpanding and the setbacks can happen, but some people don't want to accept the setbacks as part of the gameplay. And this is why people were saying the legend is not fun in Warhammer 2. In part. Very experienced people will have next to no setbacks. But this can still happen. Shit happens. Fog war happens. It's dangerous stuff. And when the AI is aggressive, when the AI is focusing you, and when the AI is outnumbering you, and when they have stats to beat you, all this increases the chance of a setback. Especially if you're not experienced or skilled in the game. And of course, this is where you apply some abusing, some cheesing, exploiting and stuff like this to, whatever level you, comfortable with it. And that's fine too, if you want to play like that. If this faction will die, doesn't look like it. When I started playing Legendary back in the day, like I think Shogun 2 had a really like an unfair Legendary, especially considering how the campaign map was set. But the moment the next game, like the Rune 2, they went the opposite way. Sage is all over the place lately, yeah. I woke up 3 AM today, and now it's 4 PM.
I am change.
I'm gonna be spreading corruption here. Trying to just complete the schemes for the grand scheme so we can do the ultimate scheme.
I have a clean conscience. Unused after all.
We entered the territory, I didn't like it. The Empire are still fighting each other. Even the Norskans being in there. The Reich have won against all those armies? What the hell? Barely survived though, must have had a lot of treatment. some of those coins there. Greens at least make industry everywhere. They then get the symbiotic income building. Another one. Cetra is poor, so he gets parasitic income building. To this turn. So we are currently doing the Scale and Blight Corruption. We need 75.
Chaos incarnate.
We can pretty much stay here for that.
Minions, move!
Kate, a melee hybrid archer hero, has an arcane item slot before Cetra, by the way. I don't believe you here.
Chaos incarnate.
So they retreat around and they managed to go around because they were acting after Vlad. Don't have them in range. Those guys going around like that. We have more stuff to do here. Norska and Kislev. It's just literally just a slightly better armor destiny. It requires 3. Tier 5 loot building. Or second. They don't want us to fight Norska.
Your demeanor tells me you aren't here to duel.
It's all gonna be happening at a similar time. We need Prague and we need Kislev here. That will spread. Eventually. Norscan wise, this guy's allied with those guys. And the other option would be help it. Ooh, actually, the help it looks good.
Harbinger of the Flux!
Let's give this guy more troops. We can actually afford troops at those prices.
The Flux god sings, and we are the choir! Battle brings change! Raise!
With all this movement around.
More power to me!
Watch can never end.
Is transformed. We have decided no.
I guess next turn.
True chaos awaits.
We're doing multiple schemes at the same time. Because we are planning the ultimate scheme. Some of them will happen on their own, but some of them we have to really go for it ourselves. This one really has to spread to Ramlik.
Our Dread King welcomes you. What do you wish?
I don't like those guys controlling that. This one's spread out.
I am the first sorceress.
Oh, ult one is pink. Marathi has been rolling.
Enter and speak, for time is a luxury of which you have
I'm
little.
starting to lose relations with her. I have to build some diplomacy buildings.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
They're literally built for discoverability, so anything extra, anything other on it is extra. You pretty much get it everywhere. Catherine going hard in Norska, but Prague is under control of Wulfric. How does that work?
Not a good time. Souls to devour and so forth. Yeah, we got the Warpstone Doom Rocket +3. And there's like, we get just 3, huh? Deceiver.
We get 3 of them. Just like this, that added 3 to us, huh?
Silent executioner.
We need one more skim Bretonium. 5 Bretonians or obtain Orion.
Bringing bedlam. Keep up, mortals.
Just hide some nukes, yeah.
Plotting. Scheming.
Morgur is literally just governing Estalia, AFK 60 turns. Oh, we actually have them here. Another land battle. How many do we need in the Empire? Land battle.
Your souls shall be
2.
ours. Dark.
This looks like a retreat.
I do not wait.
Actually gonna get attacked by the vampires as well.